Hey, what's up guys? It's Phil, and Siraya Tech sent me a couple bottles of their blue resin to check out, and I was just going to make a regular, review. Here's the resin, and here's some things I printed with it. So let's start off with that. So here's the resin, and here's some things that I printed with it. This is a Batman Dark Knight bust and its base. From Eastman over on My Mini Factory. This resin is clear but has a slight bluish tint, and that looks really cool, especially when you're putting a light underneath or behind it. So he'll sit there. Here's a little Pikachu, which I showed in another video. He looks really cool, except I did put a support inside him, so unfortunately that's visible since it's transparent. But he still looks really cool, and you could still paint that and you would never know the support's in there. The wood elf that I've done before in other videos, oops, got a little dust on her, but she was from Thingiverse. And this is a model that I had made myself. I did not make it with a hair on it. This is one that I sculpted myself a while back and decided to 3D print it using the blue. But these are fine. But you could print these in any resin. And I'm thinking, well, what could I make that actually requires it to be transparent? Then I had the idea to make an hourglass. And I think that would be a really fun challenge. For one thing, when these dry, they become a little bit opaque. So I can do some tests to see if there's anything I can do to them to make them more transparent and keep them as transparent as I can. And also this resin is supposed to be very strong, so if there's an hourglass and you knock it over, then it might break if it was glass, but this supposedly will withstand breaks. So let's try it out. I'm speeding through this real quick because this isn't really a modeling video, but if you want to see the full video, it will be up on my Patreon. I just had to show some footage of this because it looks really cool when it's printing. After printing finished, I got it off the build plate, rinsed it in some alcohol, and then brushed it with a soft paintbrush and the alcohol. This resin is pretty thick, so it takes longer to print and some more effort to clean it off. Okay, so here is the quote-unquote glass portion of the hourglass. And as you can see, it's quite cloudy. Let's try to zoom, focus a little bit. Come on. So that's kind of the way things go with these resins. As you can see, here's the Batman as well. Most of him is pretty cloudy as well. It's kind of a frosted look. So I've been doing a little bit of research, trying to figure out what is the best way to fix that. So here I have this test piece that I did. And the first thing I tried in this section on the top is some of this polycrylic. And that, it sort of works. You can sort of see through it. But it's not quite perfect. I noticed especially this polycrylic spray, it kind of leaves some little tiny dots, which I'm sure probably don't show up on camera very well. But then the next thing someone suggested is taking a little bit of the resin and putting it in a little container and mixing it up and thinning it with some alcohol. and then painting it on and curing it. So that's what I did in this section down here, and yeah, again, it's alright, but the Siraya Tech people on Twitter suggested doing either varnish, which is basically what I did here, or to sand it. And so I did that down here, and it looked horrible. It was worse than the original. So after it was sanded, I did the painting technique, painting on some of the resin. And this looks really good. Let's see. You can see that is like almost like glass. That's really nice and very clear. I mean, when you pull it away, it's a little bit further away, but yeah, it looks really good. So I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing on here. So I will be sanding all of this down and then painting on some resin and putting it back in the curing chamber.
Several days later.
Okay, so here we go. We've got our bottom, our top, or top and bottom, since they're both the same, and our supports. And these were all printed in the Inland Gray PLA Plus on the EQ Maker Toy DIY. And then, of course, the main thing here, printed with the Siraya Tech Blu, is, voila! This does not look that great because I tried a lot of different things to make it look clear, and it just came out kind of cloudy and messy. It's like some parts are clear, other parts have this like cloudiness. So, but I did learn how to get a good result. So one of the things I had tried was the Polycrylic Spray. This is a clear semi-gloss. And this was okay, but it did leave little tiny dots all over. And it didn't really look amazing. So I switched to the Polycrylic Clear Gloss. And this, it's not cheap. Neither of these are very cheap. I think they're both about $12, but this little can is going to last a long time. So let's see what I got from this. And this is not sponsored by Minwax or Polycrylic, although Siraya Tech did send these lovely bottles of blue. So I finally came up with this. After all that I learned, this was basically printed on the Epax E6, and I sanded it down a bit. I got a little bit tired of sanding for a while, but then I painted on 2 coats of the polycrylic. And the tricky part is you have to get the inside and the outside. So I would basically hold it and do the inside, then flip it and do this inside, and try to get the middle part. And then I would hold it like this, and it takes about 2 hours to dry, and I would just rotate it like this for maybe a half an hour while I was watching TV or something. And then after that, I figured it was good enough, and of course I'd do both directions. And then, I just sit it down and let it dry and flip it over once or twice. And that came out pretty good. And then, of course, I had to do the same thing on the outside, which is a lot trickier because there's no way to hold it. So I'd kind of have to spread my fingers out like that from the inside. But yeah, then, I repeated that process, and that way it was a little also tricky to spin it. So I'd kind of have to do like this. Yep, so I did that for 1 coat, then did the same thing for a 2nd coat, and I could probably do a 3rd coat, but I think it looks pretty good. So, let's try and assemble it a little bit. Okay, this is the bottom. I didn't actually get all the raft off of there, still have to work on that. Okay, and it just kind of sits in there. It doesn't really stay, but it'll be glued. Okay, and then, of course, we need sand. I got some of this pink sand from Michael's. It was like $4, and this is way more than I need. But let's try and pour some in. So I think what I'm going to try to do is hold my finger in the bottom so I can fill this up. Okay. I think that should be good enough. And then I'm going to quickly release my finger, get these out of the way, and get it into the base and see what happens. Okay, and go. And it is working. There we go. And that has worked. There's still a little bit in the top there. You can tap it. But it worked pretty well. That was very exciting. Let's put the top on. We can flip it over. Try it again. This time, let's get a timer out. Oops, stay over there. Okay, set a timer down here. And I'm going to try to hit start as I flip it over. Say, go. So that was just over 40 seconds. Yeah, this is a lot of fun to play with now. So of course, if I wanted to make an accurate time, if I wanted to make it 30 seconds, I could easily take out some sand, or if I wanted to make it longer, then a few options. I can make this middle part thinner, or I can use coarser sand. I can't really add more sand because this isn't wide enough or tall enough, so I would have to redesign the top. But yeah, that is a lot of fun. It's a little hard to see with the reflection of the lights. But yeah, that works really well. I was hoping this pink sand would have some kind of purplish effect because of the blue, but no, it just looks pink. But yeah.
The next day.
Okay, well here it is, my finished hourglass. And I think it's really cool. Let's flip it over. And yeah, you can see I put just enough sand in there to last about 30 seconds, as close as I could get anyway. And it's really fun, I just keep flipping it over. But what's interesting about this design that I came up with is because the glass is glued to the top and bottom, these supports really could be anything you want. Like you could have a swirly pattern going around, or you could have no supports at all. Or, you know, I'm going to play with some different ideas, I think, and it should be fun. So if you're interested, I will make this one available on Sketchfab, and you can play with it yourself. If you, of course, pick up some Siraya Tech resin, the blue resin. Okay, so that's it. I accomplished my task. It's not 100% perfect, but I think I really like it. It came out pretty good. So, I did it. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell next to it to get notified of new videos. And I'll talk to you next time.